So the other side has a very, very high opinion of music in general. They view it as a tool and something that can really be beneficial and something that has several different types of uses and applications in daily life. So they asked me to create this video letting you guys know what that is. Number one, life purpose. I will read for people who actually have a split life purpose, where maybe they're supposed to go into my industry and be an intuitive in some way, helping people with their intuition, but then the other half of their soul, the other half of their life purpose involves music. And so I remember I was reading for a Reiki healer the other day where she was also a musician and a Reiki healer, and the other side wanted her to marry those together. Along those same lines, I went to a Reiki practitioner in England who sang to me while she was balancing my chakras. So she was using music as a tool towards healing and spirituality. So I have noticed that I'll read for people who have a split life purpose, doing something else and then marrying that with music. So I'll look at their heart and it'll be split. It'll be like cut in half. Half this, half that. That's their life purpose. So since the other side can see all of your God-given gifts and talents, they will have you utilize all of them and they will find a way to weave them together. As a matter of fact, they'll purposely bring opportunities onto your path so that you can do that. I have a degree in screenwriting, which they fully intend to pull off of later. Number two, music raises your overall state of being, also known as your vibration. So if you're sad, it has the power to boost your mood and raise your vibration. You are elevating your mind. And so what music has the power to do is to make you an energetic match for the angelic realm. Because in order for you to connect to your own personal team of guardian angels on the other side, also known as spirit guides, you need to raise your vibration. You need to boost your mood so that you can match theirs. Music helps you do that. So even if you're in a crabby mood, if you listen to music and it lifts your spirits, channel, meditate, do some automatic writing, start channeling while you're in that good mood, because that's an excellent, excellent time to do it. Again, the other side is encouraging you to use music as a tool to connect to your own spirit guides. Great way to do that. Number three, another thing that I just mentioned is channeling. If you want divine guidance and information, again, use music as a tool. What's the best music for this? Trance, of course. Go to a rave. Stare at one spot on the wall while you're listening to the drum beat. Oosh, 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 oosh. Let your mind just wander. Do you get any divine messages? Do you get any intuitive information that just dawned on you? Are you having any epiphanies? Are ideas popping into your head? Things that you didn't know before? Thoughts that you know didn't come from your brain? Be open to receiving these messages and, feel free to use that drum beat as a way of just getting into the rhythm and just kind of tuning out for a while. A good example of this is just daydreaming, where your teacher's like, hey, wake up. And you're like, oh, sorry, I was somewhere else. It's like, what were you learning while you were somewhere else? Because not all thoughts that, we have are from our brain. A lot of them are from our gut, from our intuition. I guess some scientists call the gut the second brain. So I thought that was kind of a cute way to look at it. Another thing is that music is also very inspiring. The lyrics, right? People listen to music in some seriously dark times and they're inspired by the lyrics. They are connecting to the musician who wrote those lyrics. So the musician is expressing themselves creatively through song, and the audience is connecting with them by relating to those lyrics. What are your favorite lyrics? Who's your favorite artist? Who do you connect to the most and why? Are you going through the same thing? Are you relating to what they're saying and what they're singing? There's probably a reason for that. What's your favorite lyric? What really, really calls out to you? What really speaks to you? What inspires you? A lot of people get music lyrics tattooed on themselves because they don't want to forget them. They're a nice, inspiring reminder to do the best you can, to be the best you can, and always strive for personal growth. So music has the opportunity to teach and inspire. The audience is receiving that inspiration and the artist is providing it. So it's a beautiful, energetic exchange, right? I know in some of Justin Bieber's songs, he'll complain that nobody knows what it's like to be him. He'll say, like, no one knows what it's like to have this level of fame. It's actually pretty daunting and can be pretty overwhelming. Well, the other side knows exactly what it's like to be Justin Bieber because they're all knowing and they can see all aspects of his soul. So they had me create a video called Angelic Realm to Justin Bieber. Let's chat. That's the other side reaching out to him through me because they feel like they can bring something unique to the table and say, hey, Justin, we know exactly what it's like to be you. Let's have a little chat. So you never know. If you're a musician and you're calling out to the universe via song, sometimes the universe responds, just so you know. Number 5, that's another thing along those same lines. Thoughts are energy. Emotions are energy. What are you singing? I got news for you. You're a magnet. So whatever you're singing and whatever you're thinking and feeling, you're broadcasting. That's a signal that you're broadcasting. And that's the energy that you are attracting to yourself as a result of broadcasting that signal. So just be sensitive to that. You know, this is also a form of prayer. It's why music is so popular in church. It's a form of prayer. You know, we are also trying to manifest peace in Woodstock through song, right? Music has a function. So imagine, fantasize what you want and utilize the law of attraction while you're singing, right? Attract that stuff to you that you want to come to you. Use music as a tool for power manifestation. Another thing is if you're at a concert, snuggle up to the person next to you. Why not? Because music is also extremely unifying. It is the epitome of the collective consciousness, a group of people experiencing the exact same thing at the exact same time. It unifies us. It brings us together as one big unit. So while you're at a concert, let your mind wander and just close your eyes and go into feeling mode and get in touch with your heart. What are you feeling? You know, experience everyone else in the room. Experience that connectedness. Experience that oneness and the collective consciousness, because it's very, very beautiful. It's a very, very beautiful experience. Another thing is music is very, very relaxing. The other side likes to use it to help people with anxiety. If you suffer from anxiety, depression, you know, fearful thoughts or whatever, they'll encourage you to listen to music just to relax. Stress can cause a lot of problems, health and otherwise. So the other side takes stress and anxiety very, very seriously. So they will often suggest using music as a form of relaxation. Music therapy helps with healing, so feel free to use that. Another thing is they encourage you to use music for productivity. Do you have to clean the house and you don't really feel like it? Well, blast some music, dance around, and try to make it fun for yourself, because music can increase your productivity tenfold. Tenfold. And when we're productive, we feel that sense of accomplishment and we feel really good about ourselves. So definitely use music as a tool for productivity. I get so much more done when I put on music than when I don't. Just makes it more fun. Makes it more fun. I move faster, right? I move faster and I'm dancing around. And so when you're dancing around, what are you doing? You're getting exercise and you're not even realizing it because your mind is occupied and you're busy and you're not even thinking about the fact that you're exercising, right? Dance is an excellent form of it. Boost that metabolism, you know, burn some calories, increase blood flow. But, you know, if you're at the gym on that bike or that treadmill or whatever, listen to music. It'll make you move faster and it'll make you exercise longer because your mind will have something to do. I remember I ran the 1999 LA Marathon and I had trained with my brother, but unfortunately right before the marathon he got injured and so I had to run it alone and I didn't have that person to talk to. For the 26.2 miles, I didn't have that person to talk to while I was running and I didn't have that distraction. So it made the marathon a lot harder not having my little training buddy with me. I was pretty bummed because I had trained for so long with that conversation that, you know, marathon day came and it wasn't there for me. So distraction's really good when you're not completely 100% focused on the exercise itself, which can get kind of monotonous and boring when it's repetitive, like running. Okay, another thing, last but not least, the other side has a very, very high opinion of music when it comes to self-expression. This is creativity that needs to come out of you. It's a creative energy. So if you feel like you want to use music as a tool for self-expression and putting yourself out there, that's great. What are you struggling with? Read your journal. What are you struggling with? Write a song about it, because chances are other people are struggling with it too. And they can relate to everything you're going through. So be a source of inspiration yourself. Turn that pain into a way to teach, inspire, and heal others who can connect directly with your music. So if music's part of your life purpose, that would show up in your reading. So if you felt compelled to book a reading with me, I could definitely do a read on your life purpose and tell you whether or not universal energies would rise up to support you in doing that, and how your path would look. But you know, it's extremely therapeutic. And again, you know, if you feel compelled to express yourself in this way, I myself, it's not my life purpose. I am not musically talented, so I can't even pat my stomach and rub my head at the same time. So I have a lot of respect for people who can do two different things with their hands. I can't relate to that in any way, shape, or form. I just think it's kind of weird, and I think they're freaks of nature in a good way, because that's a talent I just do not possess. But if you do possess that talent, I don't want you to poo-poo it. I don't want you to dismiss it, because that's what makes you special and different from other people. So pull that God-given gift and talent, you know, out of you, and share it with other people. And so another thing is again, don't forget that music is a form of prayer. So if you are expressing yourself in that way and having difficulties, feel free to do that, because you never know. The other side just might answer your call. And in the meantime, take care and be well. Thank you.